Wow. Oh my god, why are people messaging on Discord so much? All I'm trying to do is go on Twitch and I press Twitch and then I accidentally click Discord because I'm messaging. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate my life. Oh my god. Anyway, let's go load on Twitch, see if I can actually hear myself. I can hear myself. Well, hello guys, welcome back to yet again another video where today we are going to be playing Minecraft. The Minecraft Saw movie in particular. We are back. This is actually something I did off camera. It's one of the rooms. I actually think this room looks gorgeous, to be honest. This is the greenhouse trap. Well, I think I kind of merged two traps together because I realized I had like 11, 12 traps in the new movie, and I was like, god damn, that's way too many. So I kind of condensed. Obviously, if I'm doing like in all honesty, the movie looks like it's gonna be like maybe 2 hours, possibly, unless I managed to shorten it somehow, which is just mad. So this is the mixture between the special operations trap and the greenhouse trap. So it's basically going to be a fight in here, but it looks cool because it's a greenhouse and it's all lit up like this, which makes it look gorgeous, to be honest. I love it. This is the only room which is decorated. I might not do the other ones just because I feel like there's not really any point in doing it really if I'm not going to go in there. And it gives us a nice little way. Like, that's the one thing compared to the past movie, is that there's a lot more rooms in this place which aren't really accessible. This room here is also gorgeous. It doesn't really fit, but it looks nice, which I like the look of. And obviously there are a couple, there are also a couple things, sorry, which, what's I going to say, sorry? Also, in general, this place is a lot more darker than the first movie as well. I mean, it's about the same as the second half of the first movie, because obviously all the power went out. But obviously that's because a lot of the other interior is going to be quite bright, so I want these to be dark by contrast. And in general, like, we're getting near the end, pretty much. Like, okay, let me go check. There is how many traps? I mean, there's going to be one more trap, but it's going to be a dream. And there's also going to be another kind of one, but it's going to be a hallucination. Kind of two traps which aren't really going to be part of this. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. I wanted pictures instead of notes on my phone. So we've completed information, misinformation, abstraction, civil war, corridors. Corridors is another one I got to show. Special operations, which is this one. The lightweight one is another one I've done. Oh no, the corridors was the... Never mind, corridors is a different one. The lightweight trap's one I've done, and then Sub-Zero. And then after that, we have Pitfalls, Maze, Reconnaissance, and Simulacrum Contingency. So Pitfalls and Maze are two actual traps. The Reconnaissance trap is basically the equivalent of the Surveillance trap from the first movie. So I might not build that because... I mean, the Surveillance trap... Wait, sorry, what's it called? It's not the Reconnaissance trap in this movie. That's what it's called. So basically, all that's really going to happen is... So basically, the Reconnaissance and Simulacrum 2 are going to be, like, changing state. So I kind of need to wait for, like, I don't know, explosions to be detonated, traps to be set, destruction to be caused, because I'm sure during the filming process I'll want to destroy stuff at some point. That was probably the most fun part of the first movie, in all honesty, was just seeing it get destroyed as it went along. So yeah, that's it. Both of the Pitfalls and Maze trap are going to take place in this room. The maze is going to be kind of on the actual pitch. It's going to be like a kind of too wide area, and it's probably going to go along all the way to one side. And then obviously I think what's going to happen is the maze is going to be destroyed between like here and this, and these two traps are pretty much the ones that take place right before the finale. So it's these two are basically the equivalent of like of, I don't know, like, what's his name? What's his name? Like the saga, the guy. Oh, do you like your dog? William, that's it. I just needed to do my Minecraft store impression, and then I knew. It's like I can remember all of like the things. What they called? Like the videotapes. So if I just start speaking a videotape, I'll just know the character's name off by heart. Do you love your dog, William? God, that is such an awful impression. My impression is nowhere near as good. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It's usually quite good, but I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. The Pitfalls trap is one which was basically both the Pitfalls and Maze traps were both ones that were intended for the first movie. And you know, that I think about it, they were both intended in that order. The Pitfalls and Maze trap were like both intended in that order as well. I'm not sure. I might get rid of this thing, to be honest, because it's one of those things where it's like it's kind of in the way, like for the maze at least. I could kind of destroy it, kind of have it be somewhere else. Sorry, I just realised I tapped my mic by accident there. Deeply sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Like, okay. So, as of today, we've got 2 new traps. They're like I said, the Pitfalls and everyone. I kind of need to figure out where I want to build them, to be honest. I was originally gonna kind of build them all the way up here, but I mean, so how tall actually is this? So that's be like 6. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 technically. So that's 10. That's 10 meters. Okay, let me just Google quickly. Could you survive a 10-meter fall? Because I want the answer to be no. Fatality rate is about 23%. That's not that high, is it though? A non-suicidal person fell off 49th floor and survived. Wow. Wow, a man must be paralyzed or something. God damn. That's horrific. Okay. I have no idea what to say to that. God damn. So I guess I could implement some kind of thing to it, I guess. Because the thing about the Pitfalls trap is basically people fall to their death onto spikes, which I mean I guess could still happen here, but it's kind of because of the fact that we've kind of got a like a wall behind this. We've got a corridor behind it. It's kind of like, but that seems way too high. Is the only thing that up there. I guess I mean, I could just make it be a makeshift thing. And obviously, the best thing about it right here is that I can, any components that I want, I can have the buttons be on the bottom, and then go up through these rooms, and then they're automatically on the top, which is just great, really. So any redstone I want to do, I can just do it that way, which is quite good. Okay, so the Pitfalls trap. God, it feels good to be finally building this trap, really. When I was coming up for ideas for the first movie, this is one of the first ones I came up with via like the button wall trap. And then I just kind of ended up not using it because basically what was originally going to happen was the what's it called? Sorry. The room. I forgot if I actually showed it on camera. Actually, yeah, this is done ages ago, by the way. I should probably go check real quick. I mean, I'm not actually sure how I feel about the blue in this place. Like, it's not very nice to look at, to say the least. But I think it kind of fits in the lore, though, is that, like, because it's so obnoxiously different to everything else and so imposing, it's like, you know what's originally there and what's not. Whereas if I had it out of, like, grey, it might still be a bit weird here and there. And I love the fact that it's kind of like the place is in ruins and shambles and there's holes everywhere. And then you just have all of this, like, blue architecture just everywhere to kind of keep it from collapsing, which is quite nice. But anyway, if you go here to the lovely button wall trap, there was a vault which was showed in the movie. Or door. The last door. I don't know what you want to call it. Service door. Then you go through, and oh my god, it's another trap. One which was not shown in the original movie. Oh my god. Because the guy died before he could get here. I know, right? Wow. You know, I don't know. It's quite an interesting thing. And I completely forgot to... I don't think I ever showed it. I did it off camera. But I completely forgot if I showed it on camera or not. On one of the episodes. But I don't think I've done a stream since then. Which is quite nice. But this place is quite good, I think. Just looking at it, it's very very nice. Like this. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit important. I'm not sure if I want to show it active. I think I just kind of want to leave it as like... I think, anyway, it's the degasser trap. The degasser trap. As in, gasser. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it. I mean, I know how to pronounce it, but I'm not sure if I physically am pronouncing it right. I know how it's pronounced though. But you know what I mean. More of a skill thing rather than a knowledge thing. Either way, that's that bit. Basically, it's a vacuum used to kind of get rid of liquids from minerals. I don't know. I was like, okay, I knew like vacuums were used at some point during like mineral harvesting, and I googled what, and it's a process known as degassing. So I was like, all right, that sounds like an interestingly cool name. Call it the degasser trap. Why not? Anyway, that's kind of the new one, which probably won't be shown. But yeah, you just go in there and you can't breathe. And a couple other traps actually. I completely forgot to show you the other ones. I forget if I showed this one on camera. I think I might have done in the one, I forgot what it's called. But yeah, you got this one, a little Breaking Bad reference because it's a science classroom. But yeah, this one, it's going to be a drug dealer, and he needs to create drugs from memory. Otherwise, he can't get out. And he'll get trapped in here forever in a poisonous room or something like that. I love the way the science room looks, because it's so modern, but also good. And if you pull a lever, then this all gets destroyed, and this is going to be the corridors trap. And then the newest one that I built, well, you got this one here, which is just a room, which will be important, but I'm not going to say how yet, because that's quite important for the story, that room. But anyway, over here in the geography classroom, we have this. The lightweight trap, which is going to be like a answering. So it's going to be like a... It's going to be like a... I think a lawyer? Not a lawyer, sorry. It's going to be like some kind of, you know, one of those sleazy jobs, which like everyone's like, ah, that's horrible. You know what I mean? Like stereotypically sleazy jobs. And it's going to be like, oh, this is horrible. And I think it's going to be like... My inclination at the moment is a lawyer, just because we already had, what's it called, like an insurance person. So I'm thinking it'd be like a lawyer, but it'll be like, he has to answer the questions based on the criminals that he let go free. And if he gets it wrong, the entire room blows up. So it's quite cool. That's the one major gripe I probably have about the original movie. Is that there is not really yeah, fake door that just goes straight, that goes to the other room. But yeah, anyway, like I said, the main gripe I had of the previous movie was certain traps didn't make sense. Like you had a couple like what's it called? It's me. We had like a couple like the what are they called? Like the buttonwall trap and the and even the Atlantis trap to an extent was like you didn't really get anything. Yeah, the trap wasn't explained. So like basically anybody watching, I can assume, has no idea how any of them were solved. More so the buttonwall trap because it wasn't solved. I mean, obviously the hidden actual way is that it was just the buttons would the buttons, unlike the ones you use to deem other people's lives unworthy of the help that you give. No, that's great. It's a bit sad that I can remember it like months later. I mean, hell, the buttonwall trap was one of the first ones I recorded to buy it. It was the one literally straight after the cauldron trap, so I recorded that quite early on. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Sorry. It is. What was I gonna say? I reckon if I do 5, that's quite good. But yeah, it was one of the early ones. I forget what I'm trying to go with this. I have no idea where I'm trying to go with this. No idea indeed where I'm going with this. Anyway. So I guess I could actually, like, So yeah, I guess one thing I could do actually is I could do it like that. And then like that. And then I could do it like 4. I know, is this not working? What? Was the entire idea that I do it in 4s maybe? Was that what the plan was? No, that wouldn't work. What the hell was going on? Did I mess up somewhere? Unless I just put that back, actually. Maybe? Nah, let's just leave it like that, why not? And then I guess let's just, kind of do it like that, maybe. Yeah, that kind of looks a bit better because it's lower now. And obviously, another thing I do need to do is I do need to get rid of this, but I think on one of the sides, probably this side maybe, I want to add like a kind of miniature surveillance room. Which would be like the main one, I think. Like, it'll be the main surveillance. Like, this time we're gonna have 2 surveillance rooms. We're gonna have one where all the videos are recorded, which will be the one up there. And then we'll have the other one where the actual surveillance takes place, you know? Like or with the video room, but it'll be over kind of seeing this area as well. If you get me? I have no idea if I explained that well, but we'll just pretend that I did, because then that makes me feel better. Screw it, let's just have that go back like there, like that, because that'd be fine. There we are. Okay, so how are they going to get down? I just realized. Well, I guess I could just have it be like a door that opens up behind them and then comes from down here. Or I guess what we could do actually is if we all the redstone that needed to go up went like through this door, and then they could all come out through that door. No, that won't work either because of the fact that this door would be covered up. We'll find a place, I'm sure. We'll find a place. And then what needs to happen after this would be the maze trap kind of exists. Well, because basically what needs to happen is all of this needs to be cut off. Okay, anyway, okay. I'm really liking the hardened glass. That is like I enjoy the look of. I'm not gonna use it today. Like I tell you actually, let's use a glass pane because that'll probably look a bit better. It's a lot less impressive, this trap, than I envisioned it being, but at the same time, like, having a really tall, like, pitfalls trap wouldn't fit very well, because it looked quite unrealistic. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, a couple of my traps are quite unrealistic, like, the Hellfire trap arguably is a bit... Well, no, the Hellfire trap's quite fine, to be honest. In fact, none of my traps are really that unrealistic. Like, a couple of them are, but not particularly. I don't know. Is that a bit too... Yeah, so obviously we need to... Do I just... What do I have here? Because it's quite a nice looking trap, to be honest. Does that make it look better? Having it be kind of like that. Maybe makes it look a little bit better, to be honest. But I also feel like we could have some design go on that. We could imitate the Hellfire trap. Screw it, why not? Purple. Magenta. Pink. And what comes after pink? Pink. I guess white could work, maybe. Or maybe I just oh my god, screw you, game. Screw you. So I just did that and then I got magenta there. Like that? That works, that works. Then we do purple. Then we do magenta. And then we do pink. That works, that looks quite nice. So then I think we start with pink at the bottom. That we kind of have it be like a little pattern. I don't know, just gives a bit of colour that way. And I kind of get to live out my Hellfire trap fantasy again. Because it's probably my favourite trap. That or maybe the, I mean, the Atlantis one was one of my friend's favourites, but I mean, it looks very nice, let's be real. But, is it actually, is it my favourite? I don't know, to be honest. It's very, I'm not sure how to word it, to be honest. It's a bit... The analysis trap's a bit... Like I said, because from an actual trap point of view, it doesn't really make any sense, because it's like... It wasn't really explained, it's just code, and then look for something different. If I'd said the words, you're looking for something that looks like it doesn't belong, then maybe I'd rank it higher. But other than that, I'm not really sure how to react to it, to be honest. Okay, so now for this last one, we want to put purple at the bottom. Purple. Then magenta. Then pink. Then light blue. Then dark blue. There we are. How lovely. How lovely. How lovely, lovely, lovely indeed. I think that looks quite nice, actually. And compared to, like, other things, like, all things considered, that's not horrible. Oh, what was I gonna say? Sorry. Okay, so should I or should I not? I guess it would probably be better to move that there, probably. Kind of make it actually, like, match. I'm fine with it not being symmetrical on one of the sides. I'm just gonna do this to make it look nice, even though it doesn't really make sense lore-wise why he'd, you know, put that there, move it across by one. It makes it look better, doesn't it? Kind of have it be like that. It's a bit of a shame that it's that far off. What was I gonna say? Sorry, it's a bit of a shame it doesn't really match that nicely, but it's fine, I guess. The only issue as well is how am I gonna make it all kind of linked like that? Okay. I guess I could have it be lava, actually. Well, I tell you what, there's no reason why I can do both, actually. I could do lava on one side and then dripstone on the other. There's no reason at all why I couldn't do both. Like, let's be real. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And okay. I love the industrial look of this trap so far, to be honest. Like, it looks very interesting. Okay. Okay, so let's just do that then, I guess. Because that looks quite nice, I think. Oh, it's nice. It's nice actually being back and making the Minecraft Sword movie again. There's something nice and chill just about like just kind of sitting here. I remember why I usually don't talk during these videos now, because I can just sit down and watch TV. Because there's not really much to say really, like other than like just talking randomly about stuff. There's not too much to say, I suppose. Okay, so where the hell are we on this, where is the dripstone? So might as well just do the whole thing, really. Kind of give it a bit more of an extra look. It's not that much of a fall. Like, you'd probably survive landing on that trap, to be honest. This arguably is one of the more survivable ones. I'm starting to think it should have been a bit more grand. God damn. I just realised, actually. Doo-doo-doo-doo. If I could just leave it like that, to be honest. Kind of leave it open bottomed. That's actually quite cool looking. Like that. Nah, as I get back, I like this. I like it. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, the redstone wouldn't be practical, because there's kind of no way to, Because unlike it being 2x2, which in a reality 2x2 seems a bit too small, like going back on it now. Okay. How long have I been shooting for? Because we could do. It's actually mad how close we are to actually finishing it. Like, all I really got to do now is just build all of the sets for the other ones. Like, and they're kind of hard to an extent, but like they're not traps. So, and there's a bit less innovation needed for a lot of them. It's just kind of decorating and that kind of stuff. It looks like a face, doesn't it? With like a bunch of teeth on the bottom. Bit too bright by the look of it. Too bright, too bright. What about like that? Do we kind of lose a bit of that? What about now? Kind of looks a bit goofy, doesn't it? What about if I had to do that and I was to remove those back 3 blocks? I mean, it still kind of looks a bit weird, but... Okay, that kind of makes it look a bit better, but it's also quite monochrome. Oh my god, where the hell was tinted glass? Is it not a tinted glass pane? Oh, I remember. Sorry, I knocked my mic again while trying to itch my ear. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Please, I beg for the forgiveness. Okay, well. What about if I were to do tinted glass like that? How good does this actually look? So actually, that is somewhere it could come out from, I guess, would be to have a staircase coming from up here, possibly. That'd be quite good. And then that would kind of give it a lower way down, which would make sense, and also would not interrupt with the hallway. Okay. Do 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 do. There we are. Okay, so we can go from about this height here, which is actually perfect, to be honest. So as long as I kind of just do that for each of those, I could link all of that together. Which, you know, honestly, it doesn't truly matter how that looks from the outside. So now from any one of these, you can get out through here. Okay, now all that matters, I suppose, is a way down. I wonder how this looks, per se. Okie dokie. Which that looks quite nice, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Actually looks amazing. Okay, how would I keep it out? I guess I could do stone bricks to kind of keep it in the overall look, I suppose. I have zero clue where any of these blocks are, so let's just go through here. I really need to utilize the tough blocks somewhere. Let's not have this one be mossy. Remember when I originally was going to make a lot more of it overgrown? I mean, I might still do that in some areas, like, because it might make it look a bit nicer. Okay, well, I can also do this. As well as... There we are. As well as over here. So I thought that was a bit too close for comfort. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Why that tinted glass looks so fine. Wow. Okay, this Pitfall strap might be one of my favourite looking ones, to be honest. I mean, it's not very well lit up at the moment, so I might have to put some cameras, well, not cameras, candles somewhere. Yeah, let's put down some candles at the back while we work out something. Okay, well, that's regular candle. That is flashlight. There we are. Okay, well, that makes it look a bit more nicer, I suppose. That makes it look nice. So actually, what do I make it the floor out of? I guess I could make it out of so let's do it like that actually. So it's kind of a big gap in the middle. If I made it like a 2 by something, this trap would actually be amazing. I think I'm kind of fine with it like this though. That's actually terrifying from up here actually. It's like a 2-meter fall onto spikes. You can get a decent amount of momentum from that. And then you're just trapped down there. You can't get back up. Okay. So from here, let's just put this back up again. Okay. Down another one. Another one. Which we could then have go like that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Then we put something like this here. And then I guess we can put something there. There we are. And then the final section. There we are. Wow. That's quite nice. How lovely. There we are. Okay, okay, so the trap works. You go up here. I guess I put doors here actually, everywhere. Another one. Another one. And another one. There we are. Let's go. Okay. Is that a bit too imposing? It might be. Black stone button, like always, which is that good. There we are. That's quite good looking to be fair. Okay, let's just... Okay, let's put cobblestone in all this, and then we'll figure out where I want the other stones to go after. Stone, stone, stone. Look at all these different stones there. Might as well do the same on the other side, to be honest. Like, ready for the next trap that we do. Then we'll do the maze trap at some point. Yeah, that's pretty good if I do those myself. Makes that entire wall look a bit less, like, monotone. It's not quite the right word, but it still kind of works, I guess. You know, it looks a bit, you know, less samey. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, I might have to remove this for the maze. I mean, we'll do the maze trap first. If it looks bad with it there, maybe we'll remove it. I'm not sure if I'll do it because I might do the maze like trap in like an hour off camera, or I might stream something else. Or might stream that. If I do stream it, it might probably be without a voice. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it's nice to be like back on this after a while. Like, I mean, cause we've done a ton of Phasmophobia streams over the past couple weeks. We've done like 6, I think, or 7 maybe. Which, I mean, bearing in mind how little I play other games, like that much in a row, is quite a lot. But what I mean is that, like, that's quite a lot of videos to do in one go compared to, like, other games. Which I will usually just wait a little while before doing it. Which I think is quite interesting. But yeah, I've been enjoying Phasmo. Well, we will be back on it in a little while. There's actually new weekly challenges today, so I might actually do one on stream. It might be today, I mean, what time even is it right now? It's 6:30, so it's not a horrible time to start streaming, in all honesty. It's not that bad. Okay. I'm quite happy I kind of decided to stream today, after kind of not doing it for a couple of days. What did I stream yesterday? I think I might have streamed yesterday, actually. Who knows, who knows. Okay, well that looks lovely now, rather than it just being bland and samey. Which means, realistically, it's just the maze trap, and that's it for this stage. I mean, I will do more decorating, but that'll be, like, during filming, because that'll be, like, exploding and ruining and doing stuff based on the things that happen. Other than that, we just got to build the other sets now, which is quite mad. After, like, a month or 2, we have finally finished building this. Nearly, other than just the maze trap and that's it. I might have to change up this just a little bit, actually. There we are. Okay, let's give it a bit more of like a nice little feel to it now. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at how nice it looks. You reckon that needs to go down like that? Does that make it a little bit nicer? In all honesty, it kind of does. kind of looks a bit ugly, that bit, to be honest. Oh god. Well, that's just regular stone brick. I mean, in honesty, I might just remove all of it. Okay, I think that's quite nice. I mean, it might just lack a tiny candle in each room. This is what a lot of the off-camera stuff is just me kind of touching it up where it kind of needs it. That kind of makes all these rooms a little bit lighter now. Not there. There we are. And there we are. Lovely. Okay, now at least all of those rooms are kind of all glowy, which is quite nice. Nice. Oh yeah. Either way, might be enjoyed, guys. It's been a pleasant stream for one. Oh, for once, that makes it sound like I hate streaming. It's been a pleasant stream, you know. Yeah, it's been nice to kind of come back to Minecraft after a lot of Phasmo and Fortnite recently. I know. We did differentiate with tabs, but that's like the first time I've streamed that in a while. I might do a couple other factions soon, because I might do a tournament, to be honest. Like 8 different factions. Because we did the regular tournament with 8 different people. 8 different factions, that'd be pretty cool. Either way, I think that's it for today. I've done quite a lot. That's quite a very big trap. It's probably the most intricately designed one in this particular region, I think. Like, I'm trying to think. It's the most industrial one, at least. Like, we have what do we have? We have the information, misinformation, abstraction. I guess the reason I'm saying it's the most thingy is that it's the most industrial looking because of all the stone that we've used. A lot of the other traps are just rooms with stuff going on in it, which is a bit different to the first one. But yeah, it's nice. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I definitely have, and I'll see you in the next stream.